no time getting things going, as it's the long-awaited WrestleMania main event rematch. Main event, Jcw versus Roman Reigns. We all remember back at WrestleMania, Jcw and the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns mixed it up with everything on the line, but in the end, the Tribal Chief came out on top. But it's been a long-awaited rematch between Jay and Roman, and Jay has continued this battle against the Bloodline, and Solo, Jay's younger brother, finally has seen what Jay has seen, what Jimmy has seen, that Roman Reigns does not care for the family. He just cares for himself. And now, Solo and Jay, a united front, taking on Roman Reigns and The Rock in a tag team match at Snowfall, where if Solo and Jay win, then Jimmy will get his job back. But if Roman Reigns and The Rock win, then Jay will be fired and Solo will be forced back into the Bloodline. But this time he won't be a right-hand man. This time he won't be a tribaler. He'll be a pure and utter slave to Roman Reigns. And you know, earlier today, I talked to the High Chief, the final boss, The Rock, and I mean, Rock, while I don't like The Rock's new attitude, this new final boss persona, I think Rock is a little annoyed about being dragged into Roman Reigns' business with Solo Sikoa. I don't think Rock really has much faith in Roman Reigns. And, I mean, that's evident to the fact when Rock, I believe, called Reigns out a couple of weeks ago when Rock said, unlike some people, I can actually get the job done on my own and don't need help. That seemed like a deliberate strike at Roman Reigns. Plus, The Rock refused to help Roman Reigns beat Cody Rhodes at Survivor Series. But Reigns, of course, gave Rock the pass because Reigns said that was the first time Rock ever stepped out of line. And you know, fact is, it says Rock is still carrying his weight, but I think another reason Roman wants to keep Rock around is that Roman knows that he needs someone similar to him that could be around if something were to ever happen where, say, Roman got injured or something. But here we go, Jey Uso and Roman Reigns face to face, sold out crowd here tonight. A WrestleMania main event rematch. Oh, Roman with the strike at Jey, but Jey not gonna have any of that. Oh, throat thrust, and down goes the head of the table. Oh, wait a minute, Roman Reigns. Oh, Reigns with a headbutt to Jey. Of course, Reigns is probably wishing that he had fired Jey after WrestleMania, but you know, he didn't. He didn't. But now he intends on firing Jey as long, of course, as he and The Rock beat Jey and Solo at Snowfall. because, of course, like I said, if Jay and Solo fail, then Jay will be fired, and Solo will be forced back into the bloodline, where if Jay and Solo win, then they get their brother Jimmy's job back, and he gets an ironclad contract. They all do, so none of them could be fired by Roman Reigns. And wait! Paul Heyman distracted Jay, come on! And that's the thing. Typical bloodline, typical Roman Reigns match. Reigns seems like he can't ever get it done on his own. But I mean, Roman Reigns, he's good. He truly is on another level. And I'm sure at some point Roman Reigns does intend on making his way back to the World Heavyweight Championship once the Civil War within the bloodline has concluded, assuming that it goes the way that he wants it to. And Jay, what a drop kick. Oh, and Jay, what, mimicking The Rock with that people's punch. And Jay now, he's got Roman. Oh, don't rightly know what you call that, but it did some good for main event Jay. Oh, wait a minute. Jay, not too sure what Jay's thinking. Oh, well, really don't matter. Jay with an axe handle down onto the head of the table, into the barricade, face first. And Jay, wait, pop, neck breaker. Jay, he's got the tribal chief. Jay, this is his moment. Jay, the cover on Roman Reigns. No! There's a reason why Roman Reigns is the head of the table. Oh wait, Roman, oh! Wait a minute, oh no! He missed a Superman punch attempt, super kick. No way, but Reigns got it that time after dodging the super kick. But Jay, Reigns getting some flashbacks from WrestleMania. It's Jay, he won't stay down. Jay, he wants to knock Roman Reigns off, knock the tribal chief off his pedestal. I mean, imagine how much Reigns would lose it if he I mean, he's already been pinned by Jay in a flippin' tag team match. Imagine if he got beaten by Jay in a singles match. That would drive Roman Reigns Looney Tunes. Oh, elbow to the face. Jay, what spear? Reigns, Jay fighting fire with fire there. But Roman Reigns, Jay, he fought fire with fire there, hitting Roman Reigns with Roman's own move, the spear. But Reigns hangs in there, suplex, cover. But again, the tribal chief clinging on to life, at least for now. Wait, Roman Reigns. Oh no, Jay. Super kick, no. Caught the foot. Twirls him around and Reigns giving Jay a receipt. But Jay, he kicked out. And Roman Reigns, he's irate, he's angry. But do you blame him? I would be too. Reigns, now wait! Oh, they bounce right off each other and Reigns! It's a second spear! Roman Reigns has been spared for a second time! Jay, what is he? Jay, wait! Jay, what? No, Roman! He sidestepped and Jay accidentally put himself through the table, creating a clear as day opening for Roman Reigns for the general manager. And now Roman Reigns gonna take that clear as day opening that's been created. Super bad punch. The deal is sealed. No, it's not. Jay says it's not. Jay is narrowly clinging on, but Roman Reigns, he looks to take Jay out before snowfall, and he may very well be successful with that. Reigns called for a second spear. Reigns, a second spear. It's gotta be over. What? Jay, what? You've gotta be kidding me. Roman Reigns is irate. Here comes the Tribal Chief. Oh, Jay, he sidestepped. Oh, what a shot. Pop, neck breaker. Jay, this is his moment. Jay. Oh, so splash on the Tribal Chief. Jay, the cover. No! The ultimate ring awareness from Roman Reigns, getting his hand on the bottom rope. Oh, but Jay measuring the Tribal Chief, who's trying to recover, but why? Reigns caught Jay with a spear, and Reigns, dang it! Roman Reigns gets the win.
Here is your winner.
Well, I can't complain too much. Roman won that fair and square. Okay, I complain about the way Roman wins his matches a lot, but I can't really complain there. Roman Reigns, he won fair and square. I believe Jay would have beaten Roman Reigns if it wasn't for Roman's ultimate ring awareness. But thanks to Roman's ring awareness, he was able to stay in the match. Jay made a critical mistake, went to the top, and got caught with a third spear that kept him down for the 3 count. We're wasting no more time, as it is now time for the special guest referee match. And here comes the Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair. The current Women's World Champion is the referee for this #1 contenders match, fresh off of successfully retaining her championship against Bayley at Survivor Series. The EST now is officiating a match where she could very well be counting the shoulders, counting the victor, counting the person that could possibly take her championship away from her to victory tonight. And here comes Rowdy Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey, one of the most dominant women in JCW history. Now, Ronda Rousey getting another shot to go for the Women's World Championship. And I don't know about y'all, but Bianca Belair versus Ronda Rousey sounds pretty daggone good, if you ask me. And here comes Ronda's opponent. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! That's JCW founder Jacob. What is he doing here? We haven't seen him since he was retired back at Halloween Havoc by Roman Reigns. He's back, and he's in the corner of Eve Torres. What? Well, okay. I mean, I really don't know what to say to that. I don't think really Bianca nor Ronda knows what to say about it either, but nonetheless, here we go. Special guest referee underway as Rousey, as she looks at Jacob, looks at Belair, looks at Eve. Eve with a laser focus. It would be a huge upset for Eve to knock off Ronda Rousey of all people. Oh! And Eve with an elbow right to the face. Oh! And a senton. And now Eve to the top rope. You know, Eve has been training for months and months to get into the condition that she's in now, to where she can hang with the modern women's wrestlers that really take it to the next level, like Bianca, like Ronda, like Rhea Ripley. Oh, and a kick to the side of the face, and I'm assuming Jacob is the one that's been training Eve, since Jacob is in Eve's corner for this match here tonight. Oh, what a shot at Eve. Tee it off on the baddest woman on the planet. But Ronda Rousey able to evade. And Rousey, whoa, what power. Whoa. Rousey seems to be shocked that only resulted in a walk, and I think Ronda is offended. I think Ronda Rousey is very offended that didn't do more. But wait, Eve, oh, wait, and a neck breaker. Oh, and a knee to the face. Eve right now, she's playing the game better than Rowdy Ronda Rousey. I gotta give Eve credit. I mean, she already had that great performance against Bayley a couple of weeks ago. But, oh, this time Eve, you know, she feels the need to come out of here with a victory. Even more so than she did against Bayley on a knee. What a day by Rousey. Now Rousey using her MMA skills. Something that Eve definitely has. Eve has to rely on her pro wrestling skills to help her get through this assault. Brutal assault from Ronda Rousey. And Rousey, what on earth? Oh! What a vicious power bomb. Jeez. Oh, but Eve! And again, Ronda. Very frustrated that was not the end of this match. Oh, now working the arm. Gonna soften up that arm for the arm bar. She looks to snap that arm. That is Ronda Rousey's goal. Snap the arm of Eve. Make her tap out. And again, continuously. Oh no, Eve! With a kick to the face. Oh, Eve! Wait a minute! Oh, swinging neck breaker! Eve for the upset of the century! No! Rousey at the last second gets the shoulder up away. Eve not done. Gonna keep the foot on the gas pedal with her patented moonsault to Rousey. But again, Ronda gets her shoulder up. But Eve, she knows what she must do. If she's gonna pull off this upset, she's gotta keep the foot on the gas pedal. Wait, Ronda caught her. Ronda caught her. Piper's pit. That's gotta be it. No, it's not. No, it's not. Ronda Rousey. Oh, I thought Rousey had it. Oh, well, she definitely will have it here. Arm bar. The arm of Eve being destroyed by the baddest woman on the planet. As the Women's World Champion, could very well see Eve tap out, and Bianca could be set to defend her championship against the baddest woman on the planet. Eve trying to hang in there, trying to escape this hold, but I don't think she can. Wait, what? 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 Using those wrestling skills that Jcw taught her. Eve still in this match. Oh no! But Rousey, wait! Guillotine! Guillotine! A modified version of the guillotine. Rousey's made many women time out to this, and it looks like Eve will be the next. Maybe Eve wasn't ready for such a test like Ronda Rousey, as Eve is gonna have to tap. She's gonna have to think of your own well-being. A title shot ain't worth your whole flippin' career. Oh, man. Oh, wait, but to Eve, it is worth it. It is worth it. Oh, man. Oh, wait, she caught Rousey. And a second swing, a neck breaker. Eve, no way, no way, no. Oh, you have no idea. That was so close. I mean, you talk about so close and you could taste it. That is a classic example of, oh, Rousey, Piper's pit. Wait, Eve, battling back. Not gonna let the rowdy one hit it. Oh, what strength. Eve slamming Rousey down to the canvas. And Eve, oh, a senton. And Eve, wait, not done. A second patent moonsault. But wait, Eve, she's doing what she needs to do. Keep the foot on the gas pedal. And now a moonsault from the top. No way. No way this is happening. Oh, it happened. It actually happened.
Here is your winner.
Wow. All of the training with Jcw pays off for Eve Torres as she just defeated the baddest woman on the planet, Rowdy Ronda Rousey. And now Eve has a date with the Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair, at Snowfall, one of the biggest events of the JCW calendar year. Wow, as Bianca now looks at her challenger for Snowfall, Eve Torres, and even Bianca is shocked at the fact that she just saw Eve Torres defeat Ronda flippin' Rousey clean, showing that her training with Jcw has definitely paid off big time. Here we go. Hulk Hogan is in action as Hogan is set to face an opponent that, well, we don't know who it is. We just know he was handpicked by the original Sin, Reddick. So, who is it? I don't know. But, I mean, we're about to find out. As, of course, Hulk Hogan and Reddick are set to lock horns at Snowfall as Reddick turned his back on the JCW fans after, costing. I mean, let's be honest here. At Survivor Series in the cage match, Hogan had The Rock beat. Hogan was going to beat The Rock and become the new People's Champion. But no, Reddick, his anger and frustration with how he hasn't really been able to win the big one as of late led him to costing Hulk Hogan the championship, costing us JCW the flippin' championship, allowing the Bloodline to keep one of their key assets. And that is very frustrating to me. And Reddick, now he and Hogan set to go one-on-one at Snowfall. And it will be one heck of a collision. But who does Reddick have lined up for Hogan tonight? Oh! MVP! What? Whoa! This is interesting. Wait a minute. Wait. That attire. I've seen that attire somewhere before. Wait. Wait a minute. That's great, all of that. Whoa. That's the attire of the former Deadly Sid Greed. That's what MVP's wearing. What? But the Sids are over. They're gone. Per the stipulation of Reddick beating them at the last StarMania. What? Even Hogan is taken aback. MVP is dressed like Greed. Hogan getting in the ring. What are we? What are we seeing right now? Hogan don't know what to think. Oh, but MVP, striking away at Hulk Hogan. And a DDT on Hogan. What on earth? MVP's dressed up like the Deadly Sid Greed. And MVP is alerted on Hogan. But wait, Hogan, despite being taken aback by this, Hogan has got to fight. Discus punch. Oh, there you go. The power of Hulkamania. What is this? Mind games? Trying to be played by Reddick, but no. MVP. Now a belly. What? What are we saying? What? Oh! MVP seems more aggressive than ever. More dangerous than ever. He's wearing that Deadly Sid uniform of Greed. What is going on? There's Reddick. He's just watching. Oh! And Hogan. Reddick came out here with MVP, but I believe the original Sin is left now. But still the Hogan. He's still taking it back by this. Oh! But Hogan's still got to fight. He's got to fight with everything he can because he's got to build momentum going in to Snowfall. Oh, but What? You've got to be kidding me. MVP White Painter on Hogan. What? What? That was already almost the end of the match. Well, I mean, I get that's MVP's finishing maneuver, but what? Oh man, MVP. Oh, come on, Hulk. Come on. What? Oh, Hogan having a block. Oh, there you go. And the boot. Right to the face. And look at Hogan. He don't know what's become of MVP, but he'll do it again and keep him down a slam. Followed up by the big leg. Exactly what Hogan needed. What? What? No. No way. A body slam and an atomic leg drop only resulted in a 1 count at MVP. What is going on? Hulk Hogan is dumping weight. MVP caught him. Oh! MVP defeats Hulk Hogan. What just...
Here is your winner, Montana.
So, you want to know what just happened before your eyes? Well, it's quite simple. The 7 deadly sins are back. You see, little do any of you know, there was a little clause in that contract back at Starmania that said if the Sins lost, they were forced to disband and cease their operations. But it did not say that I couldn't bring back the Sins, and it didn't say I couldn't make an entirely new 7 deadly sin group. And that is what I've done. You people turned your back on me. I saved you all from the sins. I saved you all many times from many different threats this place has faced. And I've always truly known what is best for this place. But you people turned your backs on me when I needed you most. You people were not there for me. So, in the shadows, I've been training up those similar to me that have been forgotten by you people like me, and trained them up as the new 7 deadly sins. But unlike the original sins, the sins now, my sins, they are based in their terms of strength and durability, and I, Wrath, am the strongest of all of the sins, the most durable of all of the sins. So I am the leader. And Hulk Hogan, I would like to introduce to you the master manipulator of the 7 deadly sins, Greed, aka MVP. Between the World Heavyweight Champion, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and Ravishing Rick Rude. And there he is, the man holding the crown jewel of our industry, the World Heavyweight Championship, the man who somehow defied all of the odds of the bloodline at Survivor Series and beat Roman Reigns again, this time to retain the World Heavyweight Championship. And now Cody Rhodes now has one heck of a challenge for his championship at Snowball when he defends that title against Ravishing Rick Rude. That championship is the whole purpose that Rick Rude came back to this company. And Rick Rude now, after being fired by Roman Reigns but reinstated by the board of directors and then winning a #1 contenders match, Rick Rude is now on his way to Snowball to challenge Cody Rhodes for the World Heavyweight Championship. And it was right before Survivor Series that Rick Rude returned to team with the World Heavyweight Champion Cody Rhodes. Here we go. This face-off is about to happen. So, I really don't have much to say to you, Rick, other than I have nothing but respect for you, Rick. You are one of the greatest, if not the greatest, to lace up a pair of boots and step into this ultimate battlefield that we call the squared circle, that we call the JCW ring. You have faced many a foe. You have beaten many a foe. You've held many championships. You've accomplished many things, Rick. Many things. And Rick, I have nothing but respect for you. And Rick, I thank you for coming back when I called you and being my tag team partner against the Bloodline, as you were taking the fight to the Bloodline long before I did. And Rick Rude, it's because of you walking that I was able to run, and ultimately why I, with the help of others like Jacob, was able to beat Roman Reigns and get this championship away from him in the first place. And it's the lessons of hard times from my father, but also the lessons of how to endure under sheer will that I learned from watching your matches, Rick, that helped me overcome the entire Bloodline and Roman Reigns himself at Survivor Series to keep this World Heavyweight Championship. I will never let this championship fall in the wrong hands ever again. I will never let the power fall in the wrong hands again. And Rick, with all due respect, I understand the whole reason that you ever came back to this business was to be world champion one last time, to submit your legacy and hold the world title one more time before you retire. Well, Rick, I hate to break it to you, it's not gonna happen. You want a world championship? Go for the Rock's People's Championship. Don't come for my world title, because you cannot beat me for it. I may sound arrogant, but and maybe I am arrogant, or maybe I'm just that confident that I will not let anyone take this from me, because I worked too hard, went through too much hell to win this championship, and I'm willing to go through even more to keep this championship, Rick. I'm willing to go through much more to keep this title than you're willing to go through to take this title from me. So, Rick, what do you have to say about that? Well, Cody, first of all, the feeling of respect, it is mutual between us. I truly respect you, Cody, and you are deserving of being the World Heavyweight Champion. But let's look at some key facts right here. You say I walked so you could run. Really? I was already running when you were still walking. I was running when you were walking around here saying, finish the story, finish the story, but you weren't making no true attempt to finish the story. You kept going for championships and winning championships that really weren't truly finishing the story, going after things that wasn't really truly being the guy where I had Roman Reigns beat in the middle of the ring. I had Roman Reigns' number. I had him beat, and he knew it. That's why he put the world against me. And at the end of the day, I am just a man, and that's why I came up short, and that's why I didn't win the world title, nor did I become general manager of this company at that time. But, that shows you the fact that I'm willing to go through much more than you are to hold that crown. I would be the world champion right now. Heck, I would be in charge of this company right now if it wasn't for the bloodline. And yes, Cody, I'll give it to you. You overcame Roman Reigns. You beat Roman Reigns. But let's be honest, Cody, Roman would have beaten you at the Great American Bash. You would have failed to finish your story if it wasn't for Jacob's music hitting when it did and allowing you to take advantage, hit Crossroads, and pin Reigns to take the championship from him. But Cody, you know, then there's Survivor Series, and you say, and all these people want to say that you beat the bloodline all by yourself to retain that championship. That's Survivor Series. Well, that is only a half-truth, because the fact is, if Solo had been actually trying to help Roman, if there hadn't been all those miscommunications between the bloodline, the fact is, you would have lost that championship at Survivor Series, and you know it, whether you want to admit it or not. Cody, I'm going to expose you as a fraud. I'm going to expose you as a paper world champion. Cody, the only true title defense you've had was against your brother, Dustin. But Cody, you're facing a real test. You're facing a man that even Roman Reigns fears and would never want to be in the ring with again, because you saw how much you tried to avoid me during that tag team match that we had. So, Cody, the fact is, I was running while you were still walking. And Cody, I will run past you at Snowfall, and I will take that championship from you in the process and show the entire world that you are indeed a paper champion. Comes Solo Sikoa as Solo is ready to go to war with the final boss, the High Chief, The Rock. Earlier on tonight, in our opening match, we saw Jay face the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns, and ultimately Jay came up short. But now Jay's younger brother, Solo, faces the High Chief, the People's Champion, the final boss, The Rock. And Solo looks to build some momentum for he and Jay going into Snowfall, because they definitely need it. And here comes the High Chief. And of course, he is not alone. The Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns, in his cousin's corner. And there he is, the High Chief, the People's Heavyweight Champion, The Rock. And I'm going to keep pointing this out because, well, it's the truth. I mean, Rock is just as responsible for Solo as Solo is for Roman Reigns not reclaiming the World Heavyweight Championship at Survivor Series. Rock got frustrated, got fed up with Roman Reigns and taking orders from him, but it was specifically, though, Solo who stood up to the Tribal Chief, and plus the fact that The Rock still is carrying his weight in the bloodline as the People's Champion. Roman Reigns ultimately lets the High Chief stay. Plus, Roman Reigns knows that he and Rock, in order for the bloodline to stay united, he and Rock must stay together. Here we go. The final boss versus Solo Sikoa. This could very well be Solo's last singles match as a free man. Because of course, like I said, the stipulation in the tag team match at Snowfall, if Solo and Jay win, then they get ironclad contracts. They can't be fired by Roman Reigns. And Jimmy gets the return to JCW and get his job back. However, if The Rock and Roman Reigns win, then Jay will be fired, Jimmy will remain fired, and Solo will be forced back into the bloodline, but he'll just be a servant, basically a slave, a legal slave of the bloodline. Oh, and Solo, oh, of course he doesn't want that. He is seen through the lies of Roman Reigns and The Rock, and Solo will not stand for it. As on The Rock, as Solo, I mean, he and The Rock, this isn't their first rodeo against each other. I remember the last StarMania, at least I believe it was the last StarMania anyway. These two squared off, and Solo actually beat the final boss in that match, but that was of course before The Rock adopted this final boss and High Chief persona, where The Rock honestly has become far much better than he ever has been before, my opinion. And the final boss in firm control over the street champ. Oh, Solo! Solo! Oh, wait a minute. He's got the final boss! Oh, man! It's Solo. Oh, man, what a great moment it was when Solo finally stood up against Roman Reigns. I mean, Solo, he never wanted to be a part of the bloodline. At least, not Roman Reigns' bloodline. Solo, he wanted to take the reins of the family, and he wanted to fix the family and do the things Roman should have been doing as tribal chief, which is keeping the family united instead of, separating the family and being egotistical, self-centered, and power-hungry like Roman Reigns is. But unfortunately, Solo, he lost that tribal combat match over a year ago that forced him to be a member of the bloodline, and Solo wanted out and he got out. But if he and Jay fail to win at Snowfall, then Solo forever will be forced back into the bloodline. Wait, Rock blocks Solo's uppercut, and Rock with a spite on the pine. Oh, it's Solo! On the Rock, seemingly very annoyed at the fact that Solo even had the audacity to kick out. And the People's Champion, the High Chief, The Rock, in firm control over Solo Sikoa right now. Oh, it's Solo! Solo with a block. Oh, what a shot on Rock! What? Spinning Solo on the outside. Solo, could he go 2-0 against The Rock? The cover on the High Chief. Oh, but the High Chief, The Rock, narrowly, and I mean narrowly, gets the shoulder up. Oh no, Solo needs the ribs. He's gonna spike him. No, Rock. He saw it coming. Wide Rock bottom. The Rock. But Solo says no. Solo says no. Solo says not tonight. Solo, if this is gonna be his last singles match as a free man, well, he's gonna do what he can to try and win this match. Oh, but The Rock may just be too much on this night for Solo. As Solo was trying to conserve energy for Snowball, and a kick right to the side of the face of The Rock. And The Rock, not even sure, even knows where he is, and this won't help him in his spike. He has been spiked. But the final boss, though able to stay in this match, but the final boss spared off the apron by Solo. Jay trying to will on his little brother as Solo continues the attack on The Rock. Come on, Solo. Oh, and look at him ramming the High Chief right into the daggone barricade. Solo again. It's Solo yet again ramming The Rock right in to the barricade. Solo, he can feel it in his bones. He's beaten Rock before. And Solo is gonna do it again. A second spinning Solo. But the High Chief narrowly, and I mean narrowly, kicks out. Wait. Roman Reigns. Come on. He's got Solo distracted, and that gives The Rock the perfect win. And Rock with a second spine buster. No, not this. Oh, come on. The Rock with the people's elbow on Solo. You've got to be kidding me. What? Roman Reigns, he's in shock. He's in shock. That Solo kicked out. And the High Chief, The Rock, too, is in shock. That Solo kicked out. But it's not finished yet. Oh, yeah. Come on, Solo, get it. Yes. Solo. Oh, he's got Rock spike him again. Yes. Rock has been spiked. Wait. Reigns distracted Solo. The Rock. The ref's continuing the count. The Rock. He could be pinned in the middle of the ring. Oh, and Solo has enough of Roman's crap. But wait, the final boss takes advantage. Wait, no. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. The Rock.
Here is your winner.
Come on. Solo had Rock beat off that second Samoan spike. All Solo had to do was put Rock back in the ring and pin him, and that would have been it. But Roman Reigns and his dastardly ways distracts Solo long enough for Rock to recuperate. Solo gets back in and eats a second rock bottom and is pinned for the count. And The Rock defeats Solo Sikoa and gets his win back from Star Mania. I can't believe this. Solo and Jay, they really needed the momentum going into Snowfall. They had it after the last episode of Raw, but after tonight, they don't, because Jay lost to Roman and Solo lost to Rock. Maybe Solo left the bloodline too soon. Possibly.